Just give me a second. Oh, come on. All right, we'll put it there.
See who you guys are playing today. Well, there's no Connor with his with his wizard today, so
No.
Oh, okay, Alavaya versus
All right, so my only thing is, I know,
Ira.
so I'm going to say this beforehand, and I'll say it periodically, that I don't have text-to-speech on or anything like that. I didn't bring my computer in because I didn't think I needed it. Next time I actually will, because I will have the live stream. I'll see the live stream on my computer. So I can't see any comments or anything like that while we're doing this.
Are you live now?
Yes, we are.
Okay, very good. We'll let you guys get
Like
to it.
Like I said, it wanted me to give it a thumbnail beforehand, so I just smiled and had it take the picture. My full face is not in a frame. That don't bother me. All I know is... And it's not like I haven't shown my face on the thing on there before. I have. So this is... Okay, you're playing Levi. I'll have to set my armor in just a second. Well, because... As you can see, I'm playing Ira, but this is obviously not the starter deck because it would be illegal.
Right.
This is a Jank Cheerios Ira deck.
Okay.
I say Jank because another stipulation, not only is it none of the cards cost anything to pitch, but there is nothing that runs with combo in it either. But I try to do as much go again and whatnot to be able to chain as much as possible without using combo.
Interesting.
Just as, like I said, it's a Jank Cheerios deck. I wanted to try it out.
By the way, welcome everyone to this first daylight saving time event of the new year. Thanks everyone for making out today. You adjusted your clocks appropriately, and you're here on time. So wonderful. I always wonder because you never know.
I think that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
It's easy to forget.
You know what? I won't worry. We'll do that. Which I'll probably need to get in pretty soon. Get another magnetic for the cold foil Cracker Jacks. Might as well just start getting magnetic holders for all my cold foils that I get.
Okay.
Because I know this is
you.
I won't be able to right now. So
I will just say that the tight fits do fit inside the magnetic top load card holders,
and that's how I have the tightness involved.
The bigger sports card sleeves, they're too big. They don't fit. But these tight fits, they fit in right inside. So yeah.
Oh, you did cut, and I just started shuffling again. Whoops. I don't know. Do you want to cut again, or are you good?
I'll stop talking to you so you guys can get.
Go ahead and roll. 8. Okay. 12. Okay. Today it is not weighted in your favor. Oh, I'm gonna go first. I think that's actually one of the few. I think that's the first time I've ever rolled higher than you on that die, too.
Could be.
Okay. All right. Obviously, but I can still pitch for the Kadachis if I want.
Right.
All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll do that. Well, no. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm trying to think of this. We're gonna start like this. So I'm going to all right. So I'm going to pitch for 1. We're gonna start off with an Harmonized Kadachi coming at you for 1 with Go Again.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Is that a new? I don't ever remember playing against your Ira. Is this a new deck you
This
just
is
put together?
I just put it together
Okay, I was gonna
this
say
week.
I've not played against that one.
All right.
So that's cool.
Let's see.
Making new decks and stuff.
Then we're going to play Scour the Battlescape. Ira will give it +1 attack automatically. Whenever I do that, I may put a card from my hand on the bottom of my deck. If I do draw a card, if this was played for Arsenal, it would gain Go Again. I did not play it from Arsenal.
And it's coming for 4.
Give me one. Yes. So I
Is
put a
this
card on.
completely homegrown, or was
Yes.
there a deck to?
As far as I know, this is completely homegrown.
Okay, well, good for you then. I was gonna say I wasn't
All right.
aware of it, but
Coming at you for 4.
There's all kinds of deck decks, but
Blocking all 4. All right. Combat chain closes. that will be the end of my turn.
All right.
And so...
Just going to go through these real quick, make sure they're all commons.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm sure they are, but I just want to double check. Occasionally rare sneaks in.
We'll put you there and draw back up. Go ahead.
We're already getting quite a few of the duplicates on these commons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that happens, right?
Well,
we get a crap load of the commons.
So I've opened, what, 2 full boxes, actually paying for full boxes of Everfest.
No, hood for 3.
Huh?
Hood for 3.
Okay, hood for 3. All right. And that open box you had, I think except for 1 pack, I've opened all the packs from it, right? Because one went to
Connor for all his trading in of those.
And as far as I know, I opened all the other packs of that open box.
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
No, you didn't. There was about 5 packs that were not yours.
Okay, so I opened 19 of the 24 that was
Yeah. So mostly, yeah. But you did. I'm sure you did get the cold foil. You said.
Oh yeah, I got the cold foil out of that open box too.
Yeah.
Which was pretty well. All the cold foils I've gotten from those Everfest box were different. They are different talismans and potions and whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't get 2 of the same. If I got 2 of the same, one of them would have went into my. I need to get a trade binder into my trade holder.
Yeah.
All right. So +2.
And then the scab skin.
Yep.
5.
So you get 2.
Yep.
Yeah, most of those cold foils.
That's right. Can I look at the scab skin leathers, please? This is the one that you got from Connor last week.
Yeah.
Once per turn, action 0. Roll a six-sided die. Gain action points equal to half the number rolled. So that's that's action points.
Yep.
He's got 2 action points. Okay, go ahead.
Cool. And then I will pitch.
Oh my. Okay.
3. Play Beast Hulk.
All right. Is there additional 3 random from the graveyard? You have 3.
So
It meets
dominate.
it.
Or 8 with dominate.
Yep. It meets it. All right. So I'm just looking at something real quick. All right. This is going to be interesting. So first off, no initial blocks. Any attack reactions?
None.
Okay. Defense reaction. So this is 8 with dominate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to start with that. I may put a card from my hand on the bottom.
Yep.
Let's put you on the bottom, and I get to draw a card. Okay. Attack. Any reactions? Second reaction. I'm playing this one from Arsenal. Another sink below.
Okay.
This time I will. Yeah. You on the bottom. Draw a card. Okay. Oh, so that's where that's at. All right.
Okay. So taking 1?
Yes, I'm taking 1.
Okay.
And I forgot you had another action point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
And then...
No, that's just for... Can't defend... Okay, just for that card. Just double check and go ahead.
And then I will pitch 1.
Okay.
Swing 3.
All right. No initial block. Any attack reaction?
Nope.
Defense reaction. Fate foreseen.
Sure.
For blocking all of it, and I get to look at the top.
Uh-huh.
I want that to go on the bottom.
Draw 3, pass.
All right. I just want to look. All right. It's going to be a weird way to use this card, but whatever. I'm going to pitch so I can swing with Harmonized Kodachi for 1.
All right. No blocks.
All right. Since that fulfills the Harmonized Kodachi, I'm going to attack with the other one. This one coming for 2.
Mm-hmm. No blocks.
Okay. And since that one has to go again, then Salt the Wound gets +2 because this is the 3rd in the combat chain, and both of those have hit. So coming at you for 4.
Okay. Blocking 3.
All right. So you'll take 1. Combat chain ends. All right. This is getting weirdly efficient for some reason. Well, because it's Cheerios, Ira. That's probably why. All right. End of turn. Draw 4. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Pitch 2.
Yep.
4.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You have like 2 of these if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You get to choose 2. All right. Which 2 are you choosing? Oh, I got a message on my... Oh, okay. Something from Facebook I don't need to know. Go ahead.
Banish an attack action from my hand.
Right.
Draw 2.
Aha. Okay. What was the other one? I'm sorry.
I didn't say that. I'm just looking. And I'll do the +1s.
Okay.
And then I will pitch 1.
Okay.
To Slaughter Beast for 8.
All right. Oh, okay. For 8, do you say?
Oh.
All right. So we'll do this. So I'm going to defend with both Ironhide Plate and Ironhide Legs. Then, so that way there's some to it. Pay 2 to pay both of those, so that's 4 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Any attack reaction?
None.
Okay. Defense reaction? Fate foreseen for the other 4. Yeah, I'll keep that on top.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so these 2 get destroyed. Yep, it gets destroyed when the combat chain closes. That goes there. This goes on the bottom. All right. Okay. Pitching for 3.
Yep.
Harmonized Kodachi for 1.
I'll take... How do I do this?
All right. All right, that's good. Since that fulfills second Harmonized Kodachi, I love having the flipped art. So that's for 2.
Yeah. No blocks. Any attack reactions?
Nope.
Okay. I'll sink.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next. Head jab for 3.
Okay. Hold on, 3.
All right. Combat chain closes.
Okay.
All right. End of turn. 4. All right.
Kind of pop strapping.
Okay.
1.
All right.
Take that.
And then scab skin leathers is a once per turn.
Yeah. I'll pitch 1.
Okay.
Right for
Hungering
7.
Slaughter Beast coming at me for 7. All right. Let me see what I got here. Fulfills, I think. No, it doesn't, does it? Oh no. How many is with Blood Debt in your graveyard right now?
4.
4? Okay. Well, I know that. Coming in for 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take 7. 1, 2, 7.
All right, in return.
Okay. Well, that didn't. That's okay. Let's. Okay. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff here. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. So I'm gonna pitch for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Harmonized Kodachi for 1. Harmonized Kodachi for 2. Then head jab for 2.
I'll take it. Oh, reactions.
Huh? No reactions. Let's pop the Cracker Jacks, give the next thing +1.
Yeah.
Right with the tailwind for 4.
Okay.
When it hits the next attack reaction card with 2 or less base, I play this combat gains, go again, and then go again.
Okay. What was it coming in for?
4.
Keep one. I want 1 bit.
Okay. And then Scar for 4.
Is there any modifiers on that?
Nope.
Just 4? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you don't have anything else. Okay.
All right. Combat chain closes. All right. Give me just a second here. Go ahead.
Okay. Pitch 3. Blood rush.
All right.
Discard.
Yep.
And I have 2 floaters.
Mm-hmm.
And this has 2 more. Okay. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Just a second. I'm gonna get up to see if for some reason there's any comments or anything. Nope, there's not. Okay.
I lose.
You don't have anything to satisfy blood debt?
No, I have no way to banish anything this turn.
Oh. Okay, well, good game.
Yep, good game.
2 head jabs, a frontline scout, and a ravenous rebel in my hand. Well, for it being quote jank, the reason why it's extremely efficient because nothing costs it, because I don't have anything that costs except for doing the harmonized Kodachi.
Yeah, that's rough.
So I said this is a weird way to use this card, but I pitched to Remembrance. And then I still have the Memorial Grounds in here too. On top of that, I mean, if I can go and fetch back attack actions, I'm going to. All right, Gerald. The match is over. I won.
Oh, okay. Are either of you able to report the results?
Nope.
No. Okay.
We won't be able to.
I will do it for you then.
Yep.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Unfortunately, he ended up not being able to have something to
Well,
banished the
how close was the game? I mean,
I had 12 life left. He had 1.
Okay, well that's not super close, is it?
No.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna switch from Ira.
Yeah, you guys can you can switch up decks in between.
Oh, I need to find my armor
Definitely
pieces
try out
first.
your new decks with your new cards, but yeah, you can switch it up.
But no, that's why I said I'm gonna wait to see what you had and then grab my armor, because especially from like last time when we had a bunch of the null rune stuff, I kind of threw in some null rune equipment for that.
Probably a good idea.
I understand Runaways is a weird thing, but the next one damage, it doesn't say attack damage or arcane damage. You can block. You can, as far as I recall, and I will check the rules. You can block arcane damage with this because it doesn't specify what damage you can block with it. Runaways is such a weird card. But yeah, I'm gonna switch. I just wanted to try. I wanted to at least try that. I didn't even use the Hope Merchant's Hood. I had that just in case.
Yeah.
Because I have even my 1 copy of Ancestral Empowerment, which is that ninja one that gives my next ninja attack action +1 and then go again or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and do that for you. Are you still wanting to get the, well, I keep asking you this, and if it wasn't over $100 expensive, you would have probably been able to grab it already off of TCG Player, but are you still wanting to go for the Carrion Husk?
Eventually.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I mean, that Scadskin Ladders, I forgot until, you know what? No, I've played Vault. I don't think I've played Dorinthia against this deck in a while.
Yeah, that's why I keep buying boxes of. Or that's why I keep
Cold foil. I need to get another.
Monarch.
Right. There's my Helm Sharp Eye I got from Everfest. And I did update this with some Everfest cards too, so.
All right.
Can't wait to see how that goes. I really do think Levia did get shafted on Everfest. I really do.
Let's see who you got going.
Well,
now.
he's still playing Levia.
Okay, but who are you switching yours up to?
To Dorinthia, Axis
The
Dorinthia.
Axis? Okay.
I have the Helm of Sharp Eye out as well. So.
Yes. By the way, any interest, either of you guys, in the new Cold Foil Blitz deck coming out like at the end of May?
A little bit.
It's I mean it's like $50.
Yeah, I might buy one.
I'll probably buy.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. I just want to know because I don't know how much of a big seller those are going to be, because they're $50 price point. If you want it, let me know. I'll order it because they already sent me the order forms for it.
Yeah,
I'll probably get like myself one, but I'm not going to overdo it. Like, because on Everfest First Edition, it was like, give me as much as I can get. This, I'm going to be like...
You get AKs.
Yeah, I'll get some, but not as much as Everfest, right? Because, I mean, this is... Okay, so when Welcome to Wraith, which is already out of print, but is still pretty available on the secondary market, eventually when that goes out of print, these will probably be good. Because my take is they're going to keep printing these for new players, if not forever, for a long, long time. But right now, you can still get 24 booster boxes for $70 or less, So, but now, that being said, there is the cold foils in there, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really not for new players, right? That's for collectors. We want the cold foils, the rainbow foils, and all
I agree.
that. So it is nice. It does have a lore book in there, which that is for new and existing players. The mentor card, that's definitely for new players and existing players. We would all love to have mentor cards.
Which my stance. My stance on that because I told you last time. I would have rather them do Bravo versus either Katsu or Ira in the first one instead of and instead of
Right,
Rhinar versus
Reiner versus Dorinthia,
because
right? And I
we
imagine
already
the other ones are coming. You know, I can imagine.
I know, but I wish they would have started with those off first.
It is new artwork, so it is cool.
The new cards completely.
What's that?
The heroes and new cards completely.
Yeah.
The what?
The heroes and
new
the
cards completely.
Yeah.
The whole deck itself is new cards.
No, the hero is.
The hero.
It's a different Rhinar and a different Dorinthia because to their specific new cold foil weapons coming to it too.
Right.
So the Dawnblade that's coming with Dorinthia is a completely different Dawnblade than what we already have from Welcome to Wraith.
That's correct, but is the effect different?
Yes.
Yeah.
The effect is different.
Yes, not just the art that's changed. The hero is completely different as well.
I see. Okay,
Yes.
well that's interesting.
And that's for both Rhinar and Dorinthia.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
I haven't seen the Rhinar one yet, but
No, they haven't posted a spoiler of the Rhinar one yet.
Right.
But the reason why I said it, and I know this is purely on because of us already having a Warrior Mentor and a Brute Mentor from the Precon decks from Monarch. But I mean, as far as that goes, I wish they would have started with, because with the way that reads out, that's
the first time Dawnblade replenishment, which is the new weapon you're getting. The first time it gains go again each turn, you may attack an additional time with it this turn. Okay, so so that is different. The first time it gains go again, so it's not just saying you can attack a second time.
Right. Dawnblade Resplendent is its own specific card that presumably has some go again effect attached to it.
Yeah. You may attack an additional time with this turn. Okay, very cool. So that is different. Okay.
Nobody knows what the Rhinar one is yet.
Yeah. And then you can kind of see the specialization card behind there, but not really.
Yeah.
They're kind of giving you a teaser. So that is cool. So
Yeah.
it's good. And they're both Majestics, is what this appears to show it as.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Which is neat. But something I wonder as well.
Will these be appearing as Majestics in a future set, is what I'm wondering.
As well. That could be a thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I think
don't know. Well, thank you. Thanks for showing that.
I think
That's
the reason.
very interesting. Okay.
I think the reason.
So that would lend more to its sales because it's a completely different card with a completely different effect.
Yes.
Not just a new art type or whatever. Okay, so you would both be interested in getting that then.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's going to be $50.
I'll grab one I would like to get one as well.
As you probably know, the hero and the weapon are both cold foils for both of them. So you get 2 with the Rhinar, 2 with the Dorinthia, and then all the equipment is rainbow foil.
Which it will be interesting to see if it's specially made equipment just for these, or if it's going to be same ones that we get from previous.
Yeah, I mean, there's no shot Barkbone strapping doesn't show up in Rhinar and refraction bolters aren't in Dorinthia.
I mean, I don't see them completely making brand new equipment all the way around for them either. So I could see I could see Barkbone strapping in the Rhinar deck as well as refraction bolters being in the Dorinthia deck, because refraction bolters would already be able to give that new Dawnblade go again, because that's what it does.
Right.
That's what it does. It gives your weapon that you hit with go again.
Yeah, I'd probably like to see refraction bolters definitely included. Yeah, it's already such a good card. Okay, cool. So I'll get you guys each one. I know I want to get one for myself. I was getting one anyway, whether you guys want or not. I was just concerned because at the 50, and yeah, so you get the 4 cold foils total, and I guess all the equipment is rainbow foil.
Right.
Regular blitz cards. You do get the lore book, which is some 6 pages, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, which would be cool. That's for new and old players alike.
Song Determination.
The mentor card, that'll be cool to have. My only concern was the $50 price point, because typically
it was 40.
No, it's 50.
This hatchet
50.
is going to get that effect because it's target weapon, not. All right, so I'm gonna play.
Unless they change their mind, that's what they told me. It's $50.
So +1 to dominate.
I was kind of like, because usually, on these Pokemons, they're like $30 when you have a battle deck, versus it's a 60 versus 60 card battle deck. They're usually about $30.
Coming at you for 3 with Dom.
Now this one does have the cold foils in it. So one could certainly see. Okay, so I'll definitely get more than just the one for me then. All right, very good.
All right. All right. So I have an attack reaction. Blade Runner, target one-handed weapon attack gains go again. The next weapon attack this turn gains +3.
All right, very good. Well, that'll be the end of May sometime.
Yes, right. I really can't wait for it. I like where they're going with the product.
Well, I just wanted to ask because I didn't know at that price point.
New specific heroes and everything. Cold foils and rainbow foils are nice. I just wish they. I just wish the way they would have went with this is not made. I know for targeting new players who don't want to sink a lot into the game if they don't like it, then they're not out of that much money.
Right.
I understand $50 is a decent. They could have at least just went rainbow foil with your weapon and your hero, left the equipment non-foil, and still made the new cards and whatnot if for a lower price point for new players. And like I said, collectors will be more than happy to buy these up. No problem, because you're getting cold foils and new cold foils and rainbow foils of equipment you probably already like and love with the other here with Welcome to Wraith heroes in general. All right, so that's that. So how much was that? You take one.
I would have liked a lower price point, maybe around $30 with no cold foils, rainbow foils. Just I think that would have been easier to get it. I feel like telling new players they have to buy the last one from this. Is a
Catch mine coming at you for 5. Oh, 6. Coming at you for 6. Those are just no. I didn't use those. I gave it a go again effect, just wrong card. So yeah, 5.
Yep. All right, I'll take 5.
Take 4, you mean? Oh, 5. That's right, because they're coming at you for 6. Yeah. That ends the combat chain. Right. That's going into Arsenal. It's going on the bottom.
I just feel it's a slightly mixed message.
I really do.
I would say it's for new players and collectors and existing players.
Right.
Okay. And they're marketing this for kind of a new player only deck. And that's not really the case. I mean, you guys are not new players and you're interested.
I don't do the +1.
Okay.
I feel like it almost more is targeted at collectors and existing players.
Right.
That's almost how I feel. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just make it all no cold foils, no rainbow foils?
And that's why I said
$30.
And that's why I said
again, I don't want to harp on it, but I'm just like it makes me when you're marketing is this for a new player deck, and I'm like, what? I'm supposed to sell these to new players? Why don't we just go with like a free Ira deck? Why don't we just go with like? Because look, you can buy a $12 Blitz deck, right? I got plenty of them here from Tails and Monarch. Those are $12.
And that's why
that's for one, but for 2, all right, so that would be $24. So you're talking $24 versus $50.
Yep.
It's just kind of a little bit of a mismatch there, So, but I get it. You get all the cold foils. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying, as a new player. You tell me, a new player coming in, do you want to spend $12 or $24 or do you want to spend $50? For a new player that's never played the game. I'm just saying, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not worth it. Because if you want the cold foils and but who is our target audience here? And I would argue it's not really new players, it's collectors and current players. I would bet you any amount of money that I would sell more of these to existing players on release day than I will new players. Just saying.
9. Blocking for 9.
Okay. Nice.
It doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just means.
Anything else this turn?
Just means when they tell me, hey, this is for new players, I'm like, really?
Right.
I'm thinking it's for both. But again, I'm not saying it's not worth it. It is. I'm just saying, who is our target audience, and the whole
did you go over into
their whole marketing thing for this is new players. Now, down the road, when you cannot get Welcome to Wraith on the secondary market, and the prices are like 125, 150, 200, because it's already out of print, but there's still so much of it on the secondary. Yeah, eventually down the road, and that's good. They'll have these decks you can buy and go, because they're dubbing these the classic confrontations, I think is what they call it. Classic blitz, and it's still readily available. But someday, these may be the only way to get these heroes. And I get it. So down the road, in the future, we're going to have these, because I might get, and they haven't said, but my guess is they're going to probably print these forever. But we still have plenty of Welcome to Wraith available at in fact, the price continues to drop. There's just so much of it, so that to me just tells me how much more they printed that than the Arcane Rising, because it's just so much more readily available on the secondary market.
Mine for 3.
Okay, but I'll get you guys each one deck
else?
then. I'll get me a deck, so I'll get a few.
Okay. So it's still coming in for 3. All right, sounds good.
Yeah, and I'll do that. No worries, guys. But it'll be like right now they said the end of May.
Yeah.
So unless there's like a slip date, maybe beginning of June, but yeah, it's gonna be like late May, 26th or 8th or whatever. It's like the end of the month.
Right.
So, but it's time to close. So anyway, I'll go ahead and put the order. Typically I have to put these orders in like 3 to 6 months in advance. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Right.
And because what is this? March, April, May. So this is really only
+4.
2.5 months. Okay.
Coming in for 10. Any dominate?
So put my order in so it doesn't sell out.
That's right.
I don't think these are going to sell out.
Okay, yeah.
Not like Everfest. Everfest sold out. These, you probably wait till the last minute, but I'm not going to.
Okay. I like the fact that I can probably get 1. 2.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure I get enough for so I'll get at least 3. I'll get one for each of you, 1 for me, and then
no initial block, any reactions?
Probably a little bit more.
Okay. Steel blade shot blocking 5.
Okay.
All right, so I'll take 5.
But you have to look at it, because I'm like, well, do I put money into this? Do I put money into more Everfest First Edition?
Right.
Do I put money into whatever the next expansion is? Because you only have a set amount of funds to work with,
Yeah.
So do I want to buy this? Do I want to buy more Everfest? Because you got Everfest Unlimited coming out at some point in time in the future.
2.
Still don't know when that is. And then you got the set after that, so there's going to be another first edition set coming out. So I just, want to have money for that. So and still, we don't know, is Everfest Unlimited, not to start any rumors, but is that even still a thing? Are they canceling Everfest Unlimited? Because
Plus
James
White,
James White is on record as saying he's not happy with how this whole first edition unlimited thing is going on right now. So he doesn't like it because stores and even distributors are hoarding first edition and basically then like blowing out Unlimited like it's a fire sale and completely worthless. That's kind of not everybody, but there is a few people doing that. And James White is on record on YouTube as saying he doesn't like that that's happening.
Right.
And so what does that tell you? Well, there's going to be a change happening. Now, I'm not saying they're going to cancel Everfest Unlimited, but he doesn't like how it's going.
Right.
So there's going to be a change, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's the head guy. I mean, you're going to make a change. So now, and that plus the fact that they have not announced a release date for Unlimited.
Right.
That is different from Tales. Tales, when first edition came out, we already knew the date that Tales of Unlimited was coming out. They already had the now. Could that date slide? Sure. but there was already a date for when that was to come out.
Gotcha.
Ever since first edition Everfest came out, there has never been a release date for Unlimited. So we have never known. So at the get-go, I was always kind of like, well, that's interesting because that's different than what they did for Tales.
Right.
That's different than what they did Monarch. I wonder why they're not.
Right.
Perhaps the distributors just aren't aware of what the release date is.
Yeah.
But how far are we into Everfest now and we still don't know what the release date is for Unlimited? Why is that? I mean, as a store, I'm like, well, I've ordered a bunch of this product. When is it coming? Yep. Or is it a thing? Even, so that's why it makes me ask the question, what is going on with it, Right. I mean, it could be that, oh yeah, we know we took your order, but we decided we're just not going to do it. Is that a possibility? I kind of doubt it, but maybe, I mean, all I know is James isn't happy and he wants, there's definitely going to be a shakeup on how things are happening because he doesn't like the stores and the distributors hoarding it. And then, and then basically a blowout fire sale for Unlimited. It is completely ridiculous. And James is like, no, that's not his idea or his vision for his company. He wants it to be free and free flowing and readily available. And then when you run out of first edition, okay, here's Unlimited, Okay. But he doesn't like the whole hoarding and jacking up prices and stuff, which is not everywhere, but it does happen. He's like, he doesn't want that happening. And I'll tell you what, if he finds out that it's happening, I'm sure he's going to cut those stores and distributors off because he does not want that happening. This is his baby, and he can do what he wants to with it. So he's not entirely, and he's on record, he's on YouTube as saying this. So now we don't know exactly what that means, but there will be a change. And I'm only left to wonder, because if that's a possibility, should I order more first edition if there's not going to be an Unlimited coming out? They haven't said. But I can guarantee you, as soon as they make that announcement, if they do cut it off, there's going to be a run on first edition because like, oh, this is it. We're not going to get, So and James knows that. So he's kind of like biding his time. But eventually there will be an announcement because, I mean, come on, like with Tales, what was it? I think it was like 2 months after the first edition came out as we had the Tales. Okay, Monarch, I don't know because I didn't get first edition Monarch, but typically it seems like it's been about 2 months, and we're still basically only in our first month.
Okay, we'll go this way.
But
no, then I can't do that.
I am just somewhat curious because it would certainly help the sales of first edition. I don't, as a shop owner, I just don't like being, kind of like not knowing what's going on. And if I had a crystal ball, that would be awesome, but I don't, so I don't know. But
pitch 2, attack for 2.
But so far, I'm going along with the premise we are getting Unlimited, just we don't know what the release date is, which is kind of odd. It's different. It's different. And whenever something happens, it's different. I'm kind of scratching my head a little bit going, why is this time different? And the reason it's different is because James White's not happy with how things are going.
Okay.
Knowing that he's
did
not
I have a go again or no?
I don't know.
No, I don't have a go again.
He does ask me to lead these, ask these
That's
questions.
For me to banish the top card of my deck. I may play this combat chain activated ability only if you control a weapon with attack greater than twice its attack. Right. Yeah, they'll. I want to. Go there. 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead.
Pitch 3.
Yeah. Wait, were you able to banish for blood that last turn? Because I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Double.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I thought I did, but I did not. Okay.
By the way, Kyle, they sent me a new poster for the skirmish event. So now right now we got skirmish event number 3 going on.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me a poster for skirmish event number 4, which starts like later this month. Currently, I'm not able to do skirmishes. They did send me a poster, but that doesn't mean I'm getting skirmishes.
What's the other effect?
They sent me a poster. I am advertising it because the shop over here in Pana does have skirmishes.
Okay.
217 of Springfield has skirmishes, and then there's like a bunch down in St. Louis that have skirmishes. Is skirmishes, let me just ask you, is skirmishes something you guys would be interested in if they did offer it to me? Skirmishes is a more highly competitive level. It's where you get the 1 gold cold foil for the first place. You get the ticket to go on to the next level. Is that something that you guys would be interested in or not? I just,
Yeah, I mean, if you can get it, sure.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
For example, the entry cost is like $30.
Now, is that
when I start looking
the
around
entry
at these
cost.
places, they charge an entry fee per person, and it's usually at these places it's usually like hundreds of people that come out over a multi-day thing. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Just let me know. By the way, they've not offered it to me, but if they did, I'd be like, because they may be like, yes, we're a smaller store, but it may be something like, well, hey, we'll give you a shot. You haven't had one. We're going to let you have one this month, which maybe they'll do next month. I have no idea. I'm assuming it'll pop up on my little home screen there, which, currently I'm not on it. But if it's and it is, it's different. It's different prizes. It's different. But generally speaking, when I look at the other shops, they have like a $30
were you able to
entry
banish
fee.
Earlier before that?
I didn't know if that's something you guys would be interested in or not. But if you are, that's fine.
Good. Oh,
They may
Otherwise you'd
ask
die
me
from blood at this
first.
turn.
I don't know.
Alright, so coming at me for 10, 11,
No, it's 12.
12. I'm sorry, I missed the other 2. Where was it at? I'm sorry.
Now,
Oh, Art of.
If you win the golden ticket, you're going to have to travel to wherever the next event is. It could be Indianapolis. I mean, you've seen them. They're like in Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Dallas, Orlando. Where have they been? That one in Vegas. So you'd have to travel there. Of course, if you were not able to do that, you could trade it to somebody else in the thing and just say, okay, here, you go in my stead. Which there's a lot of that goes on too. But it would be a free entry into the next level higher up. And I certainly want to do that and give you guys that opportunity if that's something you want to do.
Okay, yeah.
Personal 1, draw 4, pass.
All right.
Would either of you guys be interested in traveling to another city if you won first place? I guess is my question.
Right.
Maybe.
That's also a maybe.
I mean, you've seen where they're at. They're like at the Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Dallas, Orlando, Vegas. When they have these bigger events, they usually have to travel to another bigger city. I don't know if they've had one in St. Louis yet, but they may come to St. Louis.
If it was in St. Louis, I know this is going to sound weird, but if it was either in St. Louis or Chicago, maybe. But probably not to... Well, I mean, not even to Chicago for me. That's a maybe.
You've seen it. They're in these bigger like Dallas.
Isn't
Orlando.
Indianapolis actually closer to us than Chicago?
What is?
Isn't Indianapolis actually closer to us than Chicago?
I don't know. I think they're about the same.
Okay. Yeah, if they had one in St. Louis, I would be more than happy to.
So the ticket you get from the skirmish would be for the immediate next event.
Right.
You would have to go to it, whichever, wherever they were having it, wherever the next one was.
And we couldn't be able to give it to people. It's actually on our ID.
There are some tickets you win, like if you go like to the actual, they have these actual, like when you go to the Pro Tour, they have these side events and they change the name. It's not called calling anymore. There's and when you win like those, that ticket you get is good for a period of time. I want to say it's like a year or something. But the one you win in your game store, the local shop skirmish, you have to use that. The next one, it's kind of a use it or lose it thing. That's why there's a lot of this
2 would go again.
Horse trading thing where you like, okay, well, I won the event.
I haven't attacked with anything.
Because the winner also gets
so
the
it doesn't
gold
get that
cold
+3.
foil.
That's a plus
So a
three.
lot of times
Yep,
they'll
so
win
it's
it.
just 2 would go again. Yeah.
A lot of times they win it and they'll keep the gold cold foil, but they know they can't travel to Dallas, so they'll trade that away, like to the maybe the guy that came in second
Use the
place
other
or
one with
something.
this.
So
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to do that yet. Let's go +3 in the next time a weapon attack hits this turn, create a copper token. Go again. +3, go again. And now use this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
well, I mean, you probably still want to do it, just even get the gold cold foil,
3.
but
X.
you may not be able to go to the event.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, shoot. Oh, I messed up.
If you needed to block with something else, you can. With the initial block, if you were wanting to block with something else, you can. That's fine.
So, Caleb, you said if it was in St. Louis, you would, but what about Indianapolis or Chicago? Is that a no?
That's a maybe.
It's a maybe.
It's a
okay.
situational
not,
maybe.
But not Dallas or Orlando, or because they like Orlando because the weather and
Right.
Disney World, and they kind of like Vegas with all the casinos and stuff. So they'll probably have multiple ones there. For some reason, they seem to like Dallas as well.
Right.
And I think they had one at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So what about you, Kyle? What do you think? Would you want to travel to St. Louis or Chicago or Indianapolis, or what are your thoughts on that?
Maybe. It really just depend on if I can get a ride or not.
Yeah, because
So
The
okay,
same-
so you wouldn't want to do like Orlando or like Vegas or something. You would want to kind of like Caleb. You want to kind of do like a St. Louis or a closer one.
because the
Okay.
situation, because not only
I'm
would it
just
have
asking.
to be
I'm just
situational, but if I could get to go with another person to the event, that's fine. Even
Well,
if
that would be awesome.
even
Because that
if-
way you could
because
split.
because I'm pretty sure people can show up to these calling events even though they're not playing in them, right?
Yes.
So
A lot of these are open to the public.
that's
Now,
what I'm also getting at.
The ones for like what are the ones like for the national tournament stuff? Those are by invitation only,
Yeah.
but still you can show up and be in the crowd. But they have a lot of these side events that are always open to anybody to show up and can play.
Right,
in
so
them.
yeah, 9 with no dominate. But if it hits, I get to create a copper token, which is I think pay for, destroy it, draw a card, go again, something like that. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, no. If you guys are interested, I want you guys to be able to go to these things because it is cool. If you want to, it's like I said, it's completely up to you. But I want to give you that.
Blocking for.
Just give you that option,
Sorry.
not have you guys shut out if that's something you want to do.
And if this has 6 more
Sure.
attack, you take 2.
Well, if they ask me, and they probably will not, but if they do, I will say yes.
So then you also take 2 after the whole
Let me
thing
do a
because
search.
it's
They probably won't ask. They'll just it'll probably just pop
Alright.
up one day and say, "Hey, do you want
Yeah,
it?" And
how
I'll be
much
like,
it is?
"Okay, yeah," and I'll schedule one.
okay. Yeah, because let's put it this way. So like I said, St. Louis. Yeah, I'll go, and I would definitely want someone to go to the event with me if I'm actually playing in the calling. I also would,
You mean
but of course,
another player? Or
somebody
just-
to even just ride along, even if they're not in the event.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And then with Chicago, because with St. Louis, I wouldn't mind driving down to the venue and going back for the night because it's not that far of a drive from here.
Right.
Now, if it comes to Chicago or Indianapolis,
Probably gonna need a hotel room.
I'm gonna need a hotel room because this is what I do. I'd also have to save enough money. If I could also be able to bring other people, that's fine. But for me, what I would end up having to do is if my wife doesn't work that weekend, I'll probably take her to go. She doesn't have to go to the event. She can be in a hotel. I'll make sure she has spending money. She can go out and do something if she wants. I would have to make sure I have enough money to pay my sister-in-law and her fiance to watch Lucas, because the reason why is because I love my parents, but I don't want to stick them with them every time we go out and do something. So he would get to stay with his aunt and uncle. As far as friends wise, I would want more than just me to be able to go to this event, even if they're not playing in the calling. I'd even like to go to one of these events, even if I'm not playing in the Collie, but to a company like say if Kyle would let me, I would be more than willing to drive and be able to hang out there, even though I'm not the one playing. If he was,
yeah, it would definitely be a fun time to go and hang out. There's lots.
Well,
of events.
I didn't draw back up, did I?
I would like to go to one, even if I'm not in it.
Right.
I think that would be cool. It'd be fun.
And I would,
just to go to one, just to experience it.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah. Okay. So there's definitely some conditions that have to be met for you, but I'm not going to say no that we don't have anybody. I'm going to say yes.
Next attack gains +3.
I'm going to say we have some definite maybes, probably yeses, as long as
okay. So it's coming in for 7.
Conditions can be met. Okay.
All right.
I'm not trying to rope you into something. I'm just saying I just want to make it available because they definitely are like trying to promote these things and make them readily available. So I'll just say that. And occasionally they, like that one time the lady actually called me from New Zealand.
Right.
When I first started doing these armories, they called me up just to see, just to kind of feel me out and stuff. That's when I asked you guys, what do you
9?
What would you guys like to see and stuff? So they could, but
you didn't pitch for Blood Debt, did you?
No.
I was worried you already pitched for Blood Debt, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I won the second game.
Really?
He wasn't able to pitch for Blood Debt.
Well, what was the score on this one?
He had 2 life left. I had 1.
Okay, well, much closer. Much closer. That could have gone really either way.
No, because what I would have done is I would have blocked, then I would have Arsenal draw back up, let you have the next turn. But he wasn't able to.
Okay,
but
so
no,
am I putting these results in for you again?
You're gonna have to again. Because
put them in again.
I can't do anything with my phone because I don't know what it would do to the live stream.
I mean, they give me that option. I prefer you guys to do it, but again,
yeah.
Okay,
this also gives me battle worn if anything else. I like it.
Well, at least that game was a little more even. So
yeah.
Right,
I'm sorry. I want to switch back to Ira because I want to play with her just a little bit more. Because, yeah, I play with, like, depending on how many games we do, I play with multiple decks. But I will say this. I am playing with multiple decks, so I'm playing different strategies.
Right.
You're playing with the same deck. However, you can try to determine what you need to do against different decks.
Right.
I mean, that's one way of thinking about it, isn't it? Yeah. Unfortunately,
round 3, you guys are good to go.
Let's see. The Dorinthia one was kind of, I got off the internet. I will say that as far as this goes,
that's okay. It's okay to deck tech.
The Ira deck, nope, didn't. I just figured, you know what? Two rules. I'm going to make this Cheerios. I'm not going to use combo.
You know what I find is I like to look at those deck techs, but occasionally there's like a real expensive card in there, and if my whole strategy to play the game hangs on this real expensive legendary card, I can't play that. I can't play the deck anyway.
You know what's funny? So there is a Valda deck tech I halfway took some cards from with what I got in here.
With what you had, right? Yeah.
And the deck tech runs the legendary, the fabled card from Everfest for the Valda deck tech. It's like,
yeah, but is that a staple to how that deck is played?
No,
probably not.
No.
You probably could put another card in there.
Yeah.
But like when I was playing Hearthstone, there was this legendary card you had to have.
I haven't played her in a while.
There was this legendary card you had to have that basically doubled your health pool. So whatever health you started with, it would double it. Well, if you didn't have that legendary card, that kind of is a big crimp in your style. But yes, like this Fabled card, I don't think any of these Fabled cards are must-includes in any of these decks. Some of them have them in there, sure, but you don't have to have them. You know?
Oh, yeah. I got to grab. Where's my other? That's in here.
So I would just put in the cards
I haven't played Lexi in a while.
And then you'll be fine. But something else I noticed too is these guys that publish these really good decks are much smarter than me. And they know how to play this deck. And when I build it, even if I could build it with all the legendaries, I'm not going to be playing up to their caliber, and I'm probably going to play it wrong and lose with it, and I'm just not going to be happy. I'm much happier playing a more simple deck that I know how to play and can figure out and play it to my ability and play it much more better than some. Because let's face it, some of these decks have a real high skill cap on them, meaning if you practice them and you play them and that's your deck and that's all you do, you're going to get really good at playing it. But for somebody picking up the first time, there's no way they're going to really win with that deck. And some decks are more like that, and other decks are you pick them up, you play them, and anybody can play them, more or less, you know. So those are the decks I try to do, just because I don't have like 80 hours a week to put into watching YouTube videos and learning how to play and practice it, you know. My goal basically is just to carry the product and have it so you guys can hopefully, you know, zing out your decks that you want to, you know, because there's in no situation should my deck be better than yours.
Oh,
that's just stupid, you know. I don't want to put the good cards in my deck. I want you to have the good cards.
Didn't you say you had that generic weapon?
I think so.
Okay.
I said I think so. I'm gonna have to look at it because I did. So like, unlike Arcane Rising, which I've not opened any because I really didn't have any until recently here. But I still not that much.
Kalashar Prince of
Crucible of War. I've gotten more Crucible than Arcane, so I have actually opened up. I think at least 2 boxes of Crucible. I want to say. So I'm going to say I probably have it. In fact, just without knowing, I'm going to say off the top of my head I do have it because I think it's not. I mean, it's not. Is it a rare? Is it a rare weapon? Maybe. Do you know? Is it a rare weapon?
I think it's a rare.
Some of those weapons and definitely the heroes in Crucible are rares, so it could be a rare weapon. But I opened a couple boxes, so there is a good chance I have it. And I would not keep opening boxes or packs just to get that weapon. I probably have it because I don't even think it's really even that expensive of a weapon, you know.
All right. So first off, let me see what I want to do here real quick.
But I will look. You know, I have a play set. Let me just see if I even have it in my. Because if I don't have it in my play set, then I know I don't have it. But at least I have it in my play set. I know there's a chance I could have an extra one.
I'm going to pitch for 3. Shiver. Once per turn instant, you may put an arrow card from your hand face up into an empty arsenal zone you control. If you do choose one, and I'm going to go for the dominate. Okay. Pay another one to play Light It Up. Lightning Fuse. If Light It Up was fused, it gains. If this hits a hero, it deals 1 damage to them for each equipment they control. If Light It Up deals damage to a hero equal to or greater than the number of equipment they control lose and can't gain activated abilities until the end of their next turn. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, coming at you for 4 with dominate.
Okay. 3, 5.
Okay. Lightning instant gains +2. Okay. So you take 5 altogether. Then. And then your equipment is just vanilla, has no activated abilities.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, so those go there. This will go here. This goes to the bottom. Draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first time I've ever got to use that specialization card. All right, so I just started off with my Light It Up, and got to use the ability. So he blocked 5 out of 4. Okay. I did lightning press instant, so 1 went over, and he actually took 5 because he had 4 equipment. And now because he took equal to or greater than the amount of equipment he had for damage all together, he can't activate any of the abilities until the end of this turn.
Okay, but you got so we got Leviathan, but Lexi this turn. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't played with her in a while.
No, I know you haven't.
All right. I'll banish 1, draw 2.
Okay. And then the other one's probably the +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So +1, then I have 2 floaters left.
I think that card would have been legendary if it said you could choose the same more than once.
You can.
Oh, yeah. I can't check now. I would have pulled my phone out, but my phone's running the live stream. Give me a second. I just want to look. Go ahead and do your... Okay. All right, so +1 to both.
Holy smokes, man! I need to get a haircut. Wow. I needed one a while ago, but I was too sick to. I don't want to spread my germs. I'll definitely need to get one this week, man. Like a shaggy dog. All right. I definitely.
Okay.
Long hill.
Oh, crap. That just ended your turn, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right. I think that's the first time I've done that to you, too.
Let's just go next. I lose.
Well, this is what my next play was going to be. So flip her, or flip that, showing lightning. My next attack would gain go again.
Yeah.
I play that out, give it +2. Pitch the Weave Lightning I had in my hand to Shiver, Buzzbolt, Dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Then use another one, Buzzbolt, flash the lightning so it would get, well, at that time it would gain, but it already had go again. So 2, 3, 4, it would gain. So no, it would have been 5, go again, and if it was fused whenever an attack hits a hero this turn, it deals an extra damage. Sorry that happened. Well, I guess that game's over.
You're kidding me. What's
He
going on here?
He forfeited.
Oh.
So I just won a third game.
Break my equipment and basically just deleted my first turn. Couldn't play
Okay. So he put you behind so quickly that
Well, because I did the light. That's the first time I've ever used Light It Up. So made his equipment to where he couldn't use it.
Okay.
He played a Blood Rush Bellow, and I picked the card in his hand that made it to where it ended his turn instead of him being able to gain go again and draw 2 cards. So I ended his first turn pretty quickly.
Okay, so it was just down too much to
in the first turn.
Okay, I gotcha.
Was not trying to do that, to be honest.
I figured there's something
How's the game go?
bad that happened there.
I actually did feel bad that happened.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What you got here? Okay, so killed. All right, so back to tournament.
The lightning, Lexi, I did not net. I did not look it up. So
I mean, if you did, it's fine.
because what I did was because the ice side's actually commoner, and I'm leaving it as commoner, so I have a commoner deck just in case. I figured, you know what? I want to build lightning side, but I'm not going commoner. I'm going all out. So this is the one, and yes, I will. So this is the one that's got like flash freeze in it. What else? Pulse of Volt Haven, blinks, stuff like that in there. But it's only what I pulled. I haven't actually. I do want to get the Voltaire Strike twice to go with the lightning side, but no, I haven't felt like I needed it yet.
Sure.
I think I'm just more used to how Azalea is doing so much damage at one time with an arrow instead of doing multiple arrows. But I actually forgot about Lexi's go again ability for the lightning side because I'm used to giving people frostbite with the ice side.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that. You know what? We don't have to roll. You can go first this time if you want.
Sure.
All right. Are we ready for round 4?
Yeah, I put the results in. You guys
Okay.
are on round 4. Is that weapon called Talishar the Lost Prince?
Yes.
It's a generic rare weapon.
Yes.
Okay, that's the one. Okay,
that's the one. Otherwise, because they have no merchant-specific weapons in the game, that's the only one you can run to make them viable, to make them even be able to be played as. Let's go to the middle.
Okay.
I don't even know what card.
Yeah. It's just,
okay, you fulfilled it, I think.
Yeah, it's just a generic rare weapon. Any class, it's generic. So.
I'm ready
so
for 6.
I have one in my play set. Let me look in my extras over here.
Okay.
It's just a rare, so you get 2 per pack. So there's a good chance. I mean, if I didn't have it in my play set, I know I wouldn't have it, but.
You know what? I'll block 3.
Okay.
Probably.
Block 3, take 3.
Yes.
It's not even that expensive.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, let me know how much it is.
I'll see if I do.
If you do, let me know how much it is. I'll pay for it. Yeah.
It's dirt cheap. It's not even here. It's just a matter. Do I have more than one? Is the
right.
Because I put one in the play set. Let me just see.
So we're gonna pitch one for Shiver. Razzle, give it Dominate. Pay 1. Coming at you. Lightning Fuse. Deals that much +1 if it hits.
Damage replacement effects. Okay.
And it's got Dominate, so.
It's a 5 Dominate?
Yes.
Okay. 5.
All right. Yeah, that's fulfilled. Combat chain ends. Just because I can't, I want to opt to. Sure. You know what? This might be weird to do. I'm putting both on the bottom. So I want to definitely increase my chances of actually getting an arrow. All right, put these on the bottom. This is getting arsenaled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. Oh. Which one are you using?
Scabskin.
Scabskin, okay.
So, no.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, no, I rolled a 2. Rounded down to 1, so nothing happens.
Oh, that's right. It uses your point, too. Okay, yeah. Forgot about that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
Gauntlet.
Yep. So far +4 to whatever attack you're doing.
10 with Dominate.
Coming at me for 10 with Dominate. So let's do this. I am just going to block 3.
Okay.
So I take 7.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go back to hand. All right. Lexi. Once per turn, turn a face-down card into my arsenal face up. If it's a lightning card, the next attack this turn gains go again. If it's an ice card, create a frostbite token. So guess what? It's both. So you do actually get that.
Awesome.
And my next... Okay, now... I'm going to play this out. My next lightning, ice, or elemental attack this turn gains +4.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use that to Shiver, Frazzle again, gaining Dominate. Then I'm also going to play... You know what? Yeah, why not? Play that out again so get another +3 before.
Okay.
Well, that's it. That is instant speed. I forgot that pulse of full. Hey, I'm not seeing it go again. Oh, wait a minute. Instant. So now my last. So 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 with Dominate. And since I didn't Lightning Fuse, the Lightning Fuse thing won't go off.
Okay. Yep, I'll look 5 of it. 3, 4, 5.
All right. So you take 7. All right. And that, let me draw back up. Go ahead.
Pop strapping.
You will need to pay 1 for that because of the frostbite. Cards with abilities you control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Mark of the beast.
Okay.
What is that? Okay, 2 becomes 1, becomes 2 again. Okay.
Yep.
2 total. Art of War.
Yep.
Banish,
Draw 2. Okay.
And then I will.
What's the other side of that Art of War?
Let's find out. Yeah, +1s.
Okay.
Oh. Hang on, I gotta do math real fast. No. Gotta do +1s.
Okay.
Okay. Pitch 3.
So you're up to 4.
Come at you for 5.
Yep. Banish 3 cards from your graveyard. Or 3 random cards from your graveyard.
Yep. Random card with 6 or more is banished. Can go again.
Now, hopefully, there's. There you go. Oh, so there was a chance you weren't going to clear the blood debt this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was curious about that. So it's coming at me for what? 4 with go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 5 with go again.
5 with go again. All right. Well, in that case, let's. I'll just block 3.
Okay. 2 goes through.
Okay.
Right,
You do have go again.
2.
So you have.
And then I will spend 1 to ghostly visit.
Yeah.
And is that all? Yes, that's all coming for 5. And then that'll be my turn.
All right.
And I'm down to 4 with that.
Okay.
Draw 4 pass.
Okay. So I'm going to. How do I want to do this? All right, so we're going to pitch for 3. Use 1 of it to put an arrow card face up into the deck. There's the Lexi special.
Mm-hmm.
Give it dominate.
Yep.
So another one. Light it up lightning fused. So the equipment you control thing again, where it would deal additional damage equal to a number. So 4 dominate that effect because I fused it with my lightning card.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do something weird.
Okay.
So in response
Okay.
to that, I'm going to pitch. Oh, oops, sorry. I should have put some of it on my deck. I forgot to do that.
It's okay.
I don't know how to play this game anymore. Pitch 1.
Yeah.
Pop Ebb and Fold.
Okay.
And then.
What does the ebb and fold do again?
Banish a card. If it's shadow, draw 1.
Gotcha.
I will banish all from beyond.
Okay.
It's a shadow card. I draw 1. I'm back up to 5 blood net. And then what is it coming at me for? 4?
4 with dominate.
4 with dominate. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, instant. 3 more on top of that.
7, 8. Okay.
So it'll take 8. Because it did more damage, your scamp skin leathers do nothing the next turn.
Okay.
All right. Let me. So on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. almost decided to try to count up to 8 for some reason. Go ahead. Sorry.
Pitch 2.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. So plus 3. Go again.
Then well, those aren't actions. Let's do that. And I pitch 3. And plus more.
Coming at me for 9.
Perhaps 12.
Perhaps 12.
No 12. Damn. So
That's okay. You got me anyway. And I'll show you why. So I have, but we're going to play it out the rest of the way. We can block for 6. Any reactions?
No.
No reactions either. I take 6 and die because I have 2 blinks in my hand.
I was lucky.
And I can't gain action points when it's not my turn.
Yeah, if you had blocked that out, I would have died.
Because you didn't do the blood debt.
Right, because I banished 2 that were 4 cost.
Right. What was... No, even if the blinks were in my hand of these next 2, well, I would have blocked all but 1. Okay, that still would have... Yeah, no. All right, yeah. That game is over. Kyle won.
Okay.
Jeez, we've definitely got a decent amount of time left too.
30. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Kyle won that one. All right, good deal.
I don't know if I want to play. I gotta play Volta.
Was that a close game?
Well? I had 3 life left. He had 5.
Okay.
I did not have enough to block. If I had enough to block it all, he would have died.
Okay.
So that was the last turn.
That was the last turn?
Either way, yes.
All right. So I'll put Kyle down for winning.
Yeah, at least it got something.
Let's see.
I'm actually glad I didn't steamroll the whole thing. I really, because I would.
Caleb, Kyle. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Kyle. All right. I'm gonna carry around
The
5.
fact that I Pulse of Volthaven and gave you a frostbite on the lighting side.
Yeah.
Okay, carry around 5.
Huh?
That was
there we
lucky.
go.
Because that ended up just being a moot point for how much you rolled. All right. Nope. Well, but I just got the rest of the cards for that, for Azalea. Of course, I said I want to upgrade it just a little bit further, but I don't have the money to do that.
Yeah.
We'll go Valda. Let me get... So, where's the reset on that? Because she starts at 21. That feels, I'm sorry, it definitely feels weird having to add an extra. And it also feels weird having to subtract an extra if you're playing Kaio.
Yeah. Or Kano.
Yeah. But with the way Kano plays now, I can see why he starts with 5 less.
Yeah, Kano is a psychopath. But...
And neither of us play as him either.
See, I actually wanted to when I first started playing.
Right.
But all of it, he's a very equipment reliant hero, and equipment is very expensive.
Right, yeah.
So I just couldn't afford him.
Yeah. No, but I like the way the characters I play with as the heroes I play with as work.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like how your Leviah works. Yes, there's a few cards that you still want to get for that, but they're expensive.
That's why I'm buying all that Monarch. I just want to pull the Carrion Husk.
Carrion Husk, and hopefully you can get the other Leviah specialty too.
Carrion Husk and Doomsday.
Doomsday, yes. Doomsday is almost like $100 too, isn't it?
It was 45.
Oh, that's right. It came down a lot. That's right.
But it did spike around Everfest.
What? Oh, because there was because of the rumors that there might be Leviah support.
Well, it's not even rumors. They just said there was going to be cards for every hero, and so people assumed that meant Leviah, but it was actually everybody but Leviah.
That was weird. I had a Thunderquake that was facing the other way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, hold on.
For every hero.
Yeah.
So
Hold on. I think there's a rogue. Oh no, I already took it out. Never mind. I thought there was a rogue Macho Grande promo still in here. Either way, once I would have gotten to it, I would have just put it aside and kept going.
Yeah. Sleep.
All right. Top or bottom?
Middle.
Middle. Okay.
You're not my dad.
One. Let's roll.
Yep.
10. 4.
Save.
Finally. Oh. Okay, that works.
All right. Bark bone.
So you gain 1. But no, once because if I can get the Rampart at Ram at Rampart's Head, or whatever it's called, I'll run it with Valda, because I won't need the Arcane Lantern for all the matchups. That makes sense? Okay.
Heavenfold, banishing Endless Maw.
Okay.
Trying 1. And then so I actually have 1 blood debt that I didn't clear. Oh well. And then
oh geez, yeah. That's a weird turn 1 play. I'm just gonna.
I know.
No, you needed the.
Everything else in my hand is banish 3. I don't have 3 in my ring.
That's.
It feels as weird as it looks.
Yeah.
Gauntlet.
Yep.
Going big or going home.
All right, coming at me for 9? 9. Okay. So that's. So first, there's 3 attack reactions.
None.
Okay. Pitch for 2. Staunch response for the other 6.
Okay.
All right. Where did my helmet go? Oh yeah, that's right.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I don't know what my mind went through there. 1, 2.
Personally, 1, draw 3 piles.
Yep.
Alright, paying for 1 blood debt.
Okay. Wait, did you end up drawing a card off that Ebon Maw?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have 1 seismic surge token. Just where it makes my stuff cost less.
At the beginning of your action phase, destroy it.
Yep.
So it's
So-
already gone.
Yep. I had it there for just a second to. All right, so we'll pitch 3.
Yep.
I'll do that. You know what? Okay, pitch, because that makes 1 less. Pitch 3, 4, 5, 6.
What?
Macho Grande.
Why does it cost 1 less?
Because of the seismic surge. At the beginning of my action phase, destroy seismic surge, and the next Guardian attack action card I play this turn costs 1 less to play.
Gotcha.
And that's 6, 7. So Macho Grande for 9 with Dominate.
Hog. No crush attacks. Block 3. 5.
All right, so you take 4. Yeah, take 4. All right, that's the end of that turn.
I'm stupid. Oh well.
I could have done my Goliath gauntlet on that too. Oh well. So Arsenal 1, draw 4. Go ahead.
How does one go about? Scab skin. D6. Man.
Your D6 was here. Where did it go?
Oh, right here.
Oh, okay. You gained 3. Ooh.
Insane value.
And that's why people like the scab skin for that rule. Which scab skin's something I'm wanting to get for Kaio. And then I can also have the whatever that one is for the brood as well. Skull Crushers, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Moves
3.
If there was no reactions.
No.
Okay.
2.
Oh, we get the Emeritus Scoldings.
Yep, Emeritus Scoldings.
Yeah.
Yellow pitch. Next week will be blue, then red. And you both are, as long as you both are in there for the Emeritus.
Weirdly, why are
genus, I'm sorry, yeah.
I know this is a weird question, but why are we getting the reds last and not the blues?
Because they're the most valuable.
Okay.
You're starting out, you're going to start.
Fair enough.
The more you come, the better
All right.
the prizes get, building up to the
cold
foil.
I forgot
hero.
red was the most expensive out of the 3. That's
Yeah, it's. I mean, yes, some decks are gonna, want you to run yellows like the Prism, but typically speaking, so you get your yellow, then you get your blue, then you get your red, then you get your cold foil, whether it was the weapon or the hero. So it's kind of like building up, rewarding you for the more times you come. But you both are good for the month of March, even though I didn't have the prizes last week. But,
right.
So you're halfway there. You come the next 2 weeks, you'll
Pretty
each get the genus, which you.
Okay, so coming at me for 3 again?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
But again, if you're sick,
Oh, you haven't discarded a card
if you're
this turn, have
sick,
you?
please don't come. If I'm sick, you'll both get credit for the attendance. If I'm sick, I'm not penalizing you, but if you're sick, please stay home. We don't want
So you'll take 1 from Blood Debt.
the germs passed around.
Go too fast.
Okay. Let's see what I want to do. And you didn't draw anything for this turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. So we're going to pitch for 4.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to come out with coming at you for 7 with Crush. So if 4 more gets through, then that happens where you can't gain attack during your next action phase.
Okay. There's no dominate attached to this?
No dominate attached at all.
Oh.
I didn't have the amount of seismic surges for that.
Gotcha.
So next week will be the blue pitch,
Okay.
but the following week will actually be the
Genus.
last week of March.
Right.
And if you come and you're both have been here all 4 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
that'll be the week you get the cold foil genus.
Okay.
And then the following week, which will be the first week of April, which I probably still won't have the April ones in yet.
Okay.
And you come, then we'll go ahead and backtrack and give you the red.
Fair enough.
But it's unfortunately it's because of this. I mean, I wish they were here on time,
Yeah.
but it seems to be about a week behind. And, anyway,
And they're also
anyway, that's a whole other thing. That's not your problem,
No
but
block
I'll keep it
reactions?
straight. So as long as you're here for the whole month of March,
no reactions.
So it'll actually go yellow, blue, genus, and then because I won't have the April ones yet, then you'll get the red. But the cold foil genus is better, so we'll
So you
give
block
you that
4 of the
first.
7.
Yep, so
Take 3.
And crush back.
Again, if you're sick, please call. Don't come in. Don't want to
At the
spread
end
that.
before I do that, at the end of turn, at the beginning of your end phase, if pulverize is in your hand, you have an empty arsenal zone. You may pay 3 and put pulverize into your arsenal. If I do, create 3 seismic surge tokens. Can I borrow that? Or can I borrow something, please? There we go. 3. All right. These go to the bottom. Draw 4. I actually bought this Pulverize from Gerald.
Or if you can talk Connor or anybody else who lives a little bit further away to coming in, then the Cold Foil Hero will be up for grabs next week. It doesn't matter if it's the last week or the first week or whatever.
No, and I would say
because people that travel like over an hour away, and this is not their local game store, they opt to come here. Gas prices being what they are, I want them to be able to get that. You know, so.
Okay, so you get 1 action point.
Or if we have more than 4 people, then somebody's going to win it every week, because if 6 people come, only 4 people get it. They have to win it every week. Now, I will stipulate that by saying that I'm not giving out 4 Genus What You Needs all to the same person. Let's say Connor comes here every week and he's always running, you know.
Kano.
Yes. Please don't. Could we switch it up a bit? But if he did, there's no law against it. And if he won every week, the first week he would get the Cold Foil, and those next 3 weeks, please come, but I'm not giving out 4 Cold Foils of the same person, you know. It's just, let's kind of spread it around a little bit, you know. So anyway, there's no law against it, but
so I take 3, right?
Let's kind of, you know, mix up the, and I think that's what he said. He runs that about once a month, kind of mix it up, kind of to keep people, you know, honest with their arcane barrier, you know, which is, it's cool. You kind of do want to mix it up. Keep people on their toes, never knowing what you're going to play.
Right. I put the Pulverize using the Heave mechanic into my arsenal. I said,
yeah, that's a good
and
card.
This Pulverize I got from Gerald.
That's a good card. Believe me, I have a, I have a Guardian deck. And I would love to have Pulverize
1, 2, 3,
in there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I only pulled 1 Pulverize, and that's why it
makes it less. So I only had to pay 7.
That's why it was the case, because in no.
Sorry, I wanted to backtrack real quick.
I don't want to.
Goliath Gauntlet.
I don't want to have a really good deck that's better than you guys. I want you guys
coming at
to
you
have
for
a good deck,
16, no dominate.
Kind of stupid and pointless.
I played the Goliath Gauntlet on top of the Pulverize, so it's coming at him for 16 with no dominate.
Yeah, it's a good card.
I'll block 10 of it.
You'll block 10 of it. Okay, so you'll take 6.
What about Swing Big? Is that one you can use in your Levia deck? That new big swing card or whatever that is that everybody seems to be using? Big Swing or Swing Big?
Oh, the one where, okay, he has one in his case. What does it do again?
It's just a regular brute card. I don't know. I don't even know if that would be good for Levia.
No.
Not for Levia?
Because it inherently benefits your opponent. If it doesn't hit, it gives them something, so they either take the damage.
How much attack does it have again?
8.
True. It also depends on.
They have to block with a lot of cards from their hand and/or equipment.
Yeah, true.
I mean, that's why I was asking. It's good for Levia. I didn't, because I know it's good for probably like, you know, some of the other ones, but so you're forcing them basically to defend with 3 of their cards from their hand, or if they don't, then you know.
Right.
So it's
it's your turn.
But you're saying that would not be good to run in the Levia deck then, yeah. If that card's not good, there's probably not much, you know, that is good, because that's probably like the best one
for 3? Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I saw that card coming at me, I'd be like, well, I guess I'm blocking with my whole, you know, 3 cards in my hand, or, you know, I think it would be situational. But I do think that is a pretty good include for some of the other brutes. But I just didn't know if it was good for Levia.
Okay,
It's a cost 2 swing for 8, so that's. Or you force them to empty their hand to prevent it to get that benefit. So I'm like, you know, okay, sure.
You know what? I'm not going to play safe. I'm just going to try to go for the win here.
Go for the win.
Well, I mean, I might as well.
What we're doing. We're playing for the win.
Pitching for 9, but playing Macho Grande coming at you for 8 with Dominate.
I have no equipment. So
I found an extra Talishar.
Okay.
So I had one for my playset, and I did find an extra one.
I
only had 2, but that's one for you.
I chanced on you not having any defense reactions in your hand. That's what that was.
Yeah.
This match is over.
Okay. Who won?
I did.
You did? Okay.
Life at the end was 9-4.
Okay.
And he didn't have he wouldn't. I played Macho Grande blue, so it was 8 with dominate, betting that he did not have a defense reaction in his hand.
I see.
I pitched funny enough. I pitched 3 blue. I had all blue pitch cards in my hand as well. Because this deck, unless it's specific, like the heave cards, those are the only cards I run that have the red stripe. But the Thunderquakes, I run 2 red, 2 blue, 2 yellow. So, and then the pulver. Okay, I guess I for some reason have 1 red pummel in here. Okay. Oh, I have an Enlightened Strike in here too. Never mind.
Oh no, I'm thinking of pulping. Okay. I was thinking of pulping.
Oh, I have 2 red pummels in here and a Tome of Fiendal, which that was actually the next card for me to draw. What's the current time right now?
2:50.
I think we're good. Do you think so?
Sure.
That way we don't accidentally go over and then. Yeah.
That's fine.
I really wasn't trying to curb stomp really bad.
Okay, that's fine. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you get
Okay,
good.
so I'm going to have 4 wins for Caleb and 1 win for Kyle.
Yep.
Well, that's weird. Huh.
Why?
Well, it's only letting me run a. Usually I don't have this problem because the games aren't this quick. But
Right.
It's only letting me run a 4-round blitz.
That's
tournament.
fine. That's fine.
So to give your XP, I'll just put it in a regular. It's not going to be an armory event. I'll give you the 3 times 1 XP 3 games won.
Okay.
Under a regular one. It's not going to be under armory because I don't know if they're limiting it to 4 rounds. But for some reason, when I try to do the 5th round, it said not available.
It might be because there's only 2 of us playing in this.
So they're only letting me do a 4-round Swiss, but so it's 3 and 1.
Yep.
On the 4, and then I'll in another non-armory tournament I'll do. Caleb, you'll get 3 wins. Kyle, you'll get 3 losses, but it'll just be 1 XP.
Okay.
Because it's just I don't know. Maybe they're limiting it to only 4 rounds.
I really think it's because of how few people we have, and they're just doing 4 rounds.
Usually this isn't a problem because seldom do we get this many games in. But,
right.
So anyway, but don't worry. You'll get. I mean, Kyle doesn't remember it. Caleb, you'll get your extra XP under another non-armory type event. It'll be for today. I'll put it in there. Okay, so
to be honest, I think we would have only had 4 games if I didn't dismantle his deck in the first turn of.
Let's see here. It may be
probably
1, 2. So it's a 4.
Seriously, I know you keep saying don't worry about it, but it's always going to be in the back of my mind. Oops, I don't.
Okay, so
I'm the guy that likes to spread the wins equally. Let's put it that way.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So
but I like it when we can win an even number of times. Yes, I switched decks constantly, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
I like it when both of us can get like multiple wins and stuff like that. I've always been that way.
Yeah, for me it's more so I just don't like decks that say no, you can't play the game. Like Kano, for example, where it's like, okay, well no, your turn's also my turn.
Yeah. Let me.
Yeah, and he does more damage when you play him during your opponent's turn. So.
Yep.
Yeah, does kind of feel bad.
All right.
there's a mute. I guess it didn't matter. I was looking all this time for a mute microphone, and I just found it as soon as you hung up. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. Thanks. Thanks for whoever could pop in and watch. And if you're watching this later, thank you so much for at least tuning in and watching the Armory. My name is Caleb, also known as TCG Tornado here on the channel, and Gerald, the guy who owns the shop in back, and Kyle, who was the other guy. Like I said, I don't know how I just always feel like a mixed bag when stuff like that happens on my end. But yeah, thanks everyone for being able to watch, and
just pulled it off their website.
And we'll see you later.
That's it right there.
Yeah.